Well, today I want to talk about this special package that was sent to me. Before that, go like and subscribe so you can watch more content that's coming about this stuff. Now, you guys have probably been watching my channel change different directions and stuff like that, and there's a reason for that. The last couple videos I've been talking about networking tools for testing and stuff like that, and maybe some fiber stuff, more coming. The reason for that is because I'm getting more and more into stuff that I've always wanted to do. This package right here has everything to do with fiber and the future. I've used these products many times for doing camera jobs and TV jobs and networking stuff. And I reached out to them and said, hey, you know, I really love your products. I have some pretty cool ideas for a video. Do you guys mind sending me one to play with? And they said yes. So this device allows you to go up to 10 kilometers. Now, I personally can't think of any reason to go that distance, but in my past jobs, I have done a big piece of property where the front of the house needed to see what was going on at the back of the house, and we weren't able to do it. So now that this product's available, I'm going to reach out to them and say, hey, we just have to pull a piece of fiber to get 4K video from the back of the property, and I believe we were about between 5,000 and 6,000 feet away. This device goes up to 10 kilometers. I'm going to open it and show you guys. Special thanks to these guys from Orei. They sent this to me. This right here, guys, is the Orei 4K Balun over a piece of single mode fiber. In the video, I'm also going to try some different transceivers and see if that works or not, and then go from that. So let's jump in and have a quick look at this product. Nice little small package, doesn't feel too heavy. And I've been doing a lot of reading on this, and a lot of people say it does what it does. So let's have a look. So we have the box. We have two Baluns. One's a receiver or transmitter, as it says in the box here, and one is a receiver. They have a whole pile of I/O, so you don't have to use it just for HDMI. You can use it for IR and other things. You can even just use it for audio if you really want to use it for that. They got some pretty good instructions on the back here. HDMI 2.0, HDCP 2.2 with DVI and 1.0 compliance, so you could use an HDMI to DVI cable on the back. 18 gigabits per second video bandwidth, video resolution up to 4K at 50-60 kilohertz, 4x4x4, HDMI audio formats, all of them are above here, supports 3D and HDR format videos, does not support CEC control. Okay, that's fine. Transmission distances up to 33,000 feet / 10 kilometers over single mode fiber. Now, in here it says it's possible to use multi-mode fiber with these SFP modules, but these distances cannot be guaranteed. So what they're saying here is you could try it if you have good luck with it and it works, cool, but if you phone in for support, they're going to probably say, not really recommended. In my video, I have a bunch of transceivers over on my desk here. We're going to try them in here and see what works and what doesn't work for you guys. So let's have a look what's in the box. Well, that's a nice clean presentation. So we got a card-free extended warranty. Register your product, takes less than a minute. Free additional 6 months warranty. Okay, that's pretty cool. Now, I've used these products, and I use the Cat 5 Baluns. Now, I've used these products. One of the reasons why I reached out to them is because I thought it was a very good quality product. I used the Cat 5e video or Baluns. I'll put a link in here and a little picture. And it said maximum 350 feet. And I think my run was double that. Until this day, 3 years, still running strong. I don't say to go and do that, but I tried it, and it's been working fine at 1080p. Okay, so there's our card. Here's a booklet. So let's go over this. So we got a Canadian plug, or US plug. We'll keep that off to the side. We have a, ooh, that's a small little adapter, holy. Oh, nice. they have screw-in adapter security things. That's perfect because when you put these on the back of TVs or walls and stuff like that and you move them out and it accidentally pulls the cable out, that's always good. There's other products that use that and I'm glad that they use that. That's good. And let's pull one of these out first. So what do we got? Oh, it looks like it's got the transceivers in there. That's nice. Huh, doesn't say that on the website. Let's use this. Doesn't say on the website that these are included. It just says uses. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, we got our IR blasters, right? So we got a blaster and a receiver. So it doesn't really say which one's the receiver and which one's the blaster. I guess you'll have to. Maybe they're multi. Maybe it doesn't matter. I've seen some of those before. Yeah, it must be a multi. Or there's more in this one here. Hold on. Oh, yeah, so there's some over here. Okay, so there's a different. Okay, let's continue. We have our little screw terminal for RS-232 and serial, probably. Put that here because I won't use it. Here's our device. What's this device? This is the transmitter. So this sends. So these are probably transmitting infrared to put on to the TV or the device that you're going to be connecting to send IR over. That's pretty nice. We got transceivers. So let's go over the back of this a little bit more. We got our DC 5 volts. That's nice. This should screw into here. Yep. And that screws on there nicely. Oh yeah, perfect. Okay, good, good, good. Pull that off. Our 5 volts, our fiber. Let's see if I can keep this clean. Our single mode, bi-die, 10 gig transceiver. Well, that's pretty cool. I'll go over the specs about that in a couple minutes. So we have our fiber SFP cage, HDMI out and HDMI in. Now the reason why they have an in and an out is because if you have a source at one end, you want to put your source in and out so that way you can still keep your source on one end, and on the other end of the receiver of this you can see the TV. So you have two places to see it. Line in for your audio, and then our RS-232, which is for these things right here, because sometimes you want to send connection commands over to turn on a TV or a device. I'm just going to say TV because that's where usually I use these. On the top we just have some basic information, and it's a steel case, so it's not plastic. This is actually steel. Really good idea. On here we have service, so that's a mini USB, so we can probably do firmware and updates and stuff like that. I don't know what EDID is. I'm not too sure what that is. We have audio, so we can say we want to pull audio out from the HDMI or the line, so the line that's right here, or the HDMI that comes in. And we have some IR in and out, right? So this would come from your source. This would go to the actual product, like the TV, or maybe you're using this just for audio, for an amplifier. Power, fiber connection, and HDMI in and loop. Okay, pretty simple. So the next one, this device over here, will have very, very similar ports. We have a fiber top SFP module. Model number is SFP-BL32TG-10C, or 10DC. Oh, that's a tongue twister. 10 gigabits per second. It transmits at 330 330 nanometers for fiber and receives at 1270. It is a 10 kilometer unit, and it is a bi-die. So bi-directional uses one cable right here. That's why if we look at the end, it's only got one port available. And it's an SFP+. That's pretty cool. We'll put this back into here so we don't lose it. And on this end, we have the receiver. Same thing, couple less ports. We got our DC. We have our DC 5 volts, our fiber module, the other one. And oh, this one doesn't have a, oh yes it does. It just came out when I was pulling out. My bad. Okay. Has our fiber module. Now these modules are not If you get them mixed up, it doesn't matter which end is which. One's a send and one's a receiver. It doesn't really matter, just so you guys know. We have our HDMI out, audio out, and RS-232. So this end's a little bit less ports, obviously, because this is the transmitter. Service port again still. IR out, IR in, and then, sorry, I'm probably going to keep flipping this video. Power, fiber connection, and HDMI connection. So that's pretty cool. We'll have to try all those. And of course, on this end, we have our pieces we stick onto our device to control on the other end for IR. It's pretty cool. Nice. I wonder if these are, yeah, these are double-sided sticky, so they got the piece on there so you can stick them on there and it should work good. Okay, so we have a pile of transceivers. We have some inexpensive Avegos that I have here. Right, we have some Avegos. We have some Gwynlee Uni, whatever, inexpensive ones that I bought off Amazon that I was playing with. These are Bi-die, but these are only 1.25 gigabyte, so you can see that. And then we have the ones that come with the unit, right here, Bi-die, but we can tell that these are 10 gig, metal chassis, or metal releases. We have some 1 gig FS.com, 850 nanometer devices. We have some LX single mode Bi-die 1.25 transceivers. So we're going to try all these in there with some different cables and see if we get link and audio video and see how that works. Okay, we're going to test modules and cables. I'm going to use my laptop as a source. I'm going to try all of these transceivers with our transmitter and a receiver. We have a 500-foot single mode cable, and we have a 500-foot multi-mode cable. The multi-mode cable will be used for the 10 gig and the 1 gig. The single mode over there, the yellow one, will be used for the 10 gig single and the 1.25 single. These I'm not too sure are going to work, but we'll try it because I have a cable for that right here. So the plan is to show you guys that if they link, cool, and if they send traffic and see video. What I'm going to do is I have a recorder that I'm going to record in my switcher, and when we see link, I will put the video in there, and I will also show you guys that it's actually got link and working. So let's start off. Let's start off with what the factory comes with. The factory comes with a single mode 10 gig pair of SFP plus modules. We'll put those in there and try it. Into the back. Plug that in. I'm not going to uncable and wrap it. No point. Plug this in here. And we have link and we have picture on the other screen. I will put that down here below. So that is working. Let's move this cable here for you guys. We have power on both of them. We have fiber on both of them. We have HDMI link on both of them. So that's good. That's a 10 gig link. Let's try the 1.25 gig link and see what that does. So these ones are single mode with 1.25. Let's see if we get link and video. So we'll take these out. We'll do one at a time, so that way the cable doesn't fall behind. Let's take this out. Put that there. We won't get link because one's going 1 gig and one going 10 gig. Put these back. And when you guys are done with these, make sure you put the ends in there so we don't get dust. Technically, I should be cleaning these right now, but we're just doing quick tests. So we'll take the other one now. Okay, so we have link we have no video. I will show that in a second here. Let me just change the HDMI source just in case over here. Okay, we got a black screen. So over here, we have a black screen, no link. So that just shows us that, yes, we may have fiber link, but there's no video going through. So let's try the next one now. Since we know that we just tried a 1 gig, let's try another 1 gig cheap Avegos that I have. See if those work. And we'll try that with a multi-mode cable instead of single mode. Okay, we have a nice 500 footer. Okay, do we get link? Sorry if I'm covering that up. We have link with 1 gig, and we have link down here, so we have link. Do we have link with the 1 gig links from my laptop showing my YouTube channel all the way over here? Look at that. We have link, and I will post that in the video here. Okay, since we have that, let's try these ones, the other 1 gig SFP transceivers. So we'll take this one out, plug this in to here. It says we have link down here, so we have fiber link, so they're actually physically they're physically handshaking, but we don't have any video. Bummer. Okay, let's try a different pair. We will go to 10 gig. My favorite brand of transceivers are these 10G Techs. So we have a cable there. Yep. Plug it in there. Here. We have link. We both got link right here. And we have link over here, so it's recording. That is good. We could try this one just for giggles, since it's not hard to do. Let's try that. This is only a 150-foot cable, but this is just to see if it's gonna work or not. These have to go in a certain direction. One there. And, oh, this way. One there. Now, I'm showing you this is because we have link, but we don't have video. So just because we have link doesn't mean that we're gonna get sync on each end and things are gonna work. The units aren't picky themselves, but the reason why I wanted to show you all the fails and passes is because you guys might have success with different units. Now, these Avego ones, I tried up to 4K, they worked. In my room with a basic cable with this blue one right here at 1 gig link, no issues. The 10 gig I tried with 1080p and 4K with both of these, and they worked. This one kind of dropped off once in a while with the 1 gig at 4K. 1080p, it worked perfect, no issues at all. 4K probably wants a lot of bandwidth for audio and video, so these worked just fine. Plus the single mode ones, difference between the two of these, one's multi-mode and these are single mode. So the main reason why I wanted to show you these both is because if you already have the cable run or the ability to choose what kind of cable you have on either end, have it be multi-mode or single mode,
you can change these transceivers to match what you have for cable, and they will work on here. That is the whole purpose of me showing this in here for you to do it. Usually FS.com transceivers work on everything, even the switches that I have in my rack. These things work fine. To say that these are picky, I would not say that, because they worked with these cheaper Vega ones just fine. So it could be just how the firmware is written in these devices. Maybe there might be new firmware later on in the future, we don't know. But I wanted to show you guys all the transceivers that I had in my hand here to check out how these go.
Well, I know that was a long video. There was a lot of things to go over there, and I really wanted to make sure you guys saw all the things I wanted to go over with all the different transceivers and all the cables and stuff like that. I can honestly say this is a pretty good device that's going to help a lot of people in camera installs and other things because of the distance you can go with, because of the distance that it will do. Highly recommended. I'm going to have to say you guys made a great product, Orei, and that's my video. Maybe I will contact them again and see if I can do some more different products for them and show them stuff. But yeah. You guys have a great Christmas, and thanks for watching. See ya.